Welcome back, my dear students. Today we will discuss into the fascinating world of Phylum Cnidaria, a group of simple yet captivating aquatic animals that showcase dazzling beauty and biological complexity. From the graceful jellyfish drifting in the oceans to the vibrant corals forming massive reefs, Cnidarians are masters of survival and adaptation. In this section, we will explore their general characteristics and understand how biologists like Ruppert and Barnes in 1994 classified them up to class level. By the end, you will appreciate how these seemingly simple organisms reveal the early blueprints of multicellular life and evolutionary design. Cnidaria general characteristics. All the members of the phylum Cnidaria are aquatic and with the exception of a few are marine. Their body is diploblastic, that is composed of two tissue layers, an outer epidermis or ectoderm and an inner gastrodermis or endoderm with several to many cell types and a less cellular mesoglia at the center. There are two different body forms may exist: a medusa representing sexual phase adapted for pelagic existence and a polyp or asexual phase adapted for benthic existence. They exhibit radial symmetry. Their head and body segmentation are absent. They have short and slender tentacles encircle their mouth in one or more holes. In the body, there is an internal space for digestion, the gastrovascular cavity, with the mouth as the only opening. They thrive on both intracellular and extracellular type of digestion. Their body wall composed of a special type of cell called of Cnidocytes containing stinging organelles called nematocysts. They are acoelomates due to the absence of coelom. Respiratory, circulatory and excretory systems are absent in their body. The gas exchange is performed by diffusion. Their nervous system is basically a primitive type consisting of diffused network of unpolarized nerve cells. Their reproduction is both asexual by budding and sexual by ova and sperm. Their development often involves an almost bilaterally symmetrical ciliated planula larva. Their life history commonly illustrates the phenomena of metagenesis. Scheme of classification of phylum Cnidaria. The classification of Cnidarians by Parker and Haswell, or as revised by Marshall and Williams in 1972 in the 7th edition of their book, is very much similar to that of Ruppert Barnes proposed in 1994, except that the latter authors such as Ruppert and Barnes have introduced an additional class, that is Cubozoa, for the medusoid cnidarians with bells. So the classificatory scheme followed here is based on the scheme outlined by Ruppert and Barnes, that is in 1994 in the 6th edition of his book. So the phylum Cnidaria can be divided into four classes: Hydrozoa, Scyphozoa, Cubozoa and Anthozoa. So the Cnidarians can be grouped into four classes. These are the diagrams of Anthozoa, these are Hydrozoa, these are Cubozoa, this is the diagram of Cubozoa and this is the Scyphozoa. Now we should study about the class Hydrozoa. We know the characteristics of Hydrozoa. Basically the individuals under Hydrozoa are either exclusively polyploid or medusoid or constitute by both forms in the life cycle. Their mesoglia is acellular. Their cnidocytes are confined to the epidermal layer. The coelenteron is undivided and with stomodium. Their gonads are usually ectodermal in origin, or if it is endodermal, their gametes do not escape through the coelenteron and mouth. Examples include Hydra, Obelia, Millepora, Physalia, Velella and Porpita. This is the diagram of Hydra. It is the example of class Hydrozoa. Now we should study about the class Scyphozoa. This is Aurelia. This is the diagram of Aurelia. Aurelia is one of the example of Scyphozoa. Their common name is jellyfish. Their medusoid form is dominant in their life cycle. Polypoid form is very insignificant. Their mesoglia is cellular. Some cnidocytes are endodermal in origin. The endodermal gastric tentacles, these are the gastric tentacles, are present. Their velum is absent. Their gonads are endodermal. Example: Aurelia, Pylema, Lucernaria, Pericolpa, etc. Now we should study class Anthozoa. They exist only in the polypoid form. They have mesoglia, cellular mesoglia. Some cnidocytes are endodermal in origin. Their stomodium is strongly developed, extending between the stomodium and the body wall. There are mesenteries. Their gonads are endodermal and their members are exclusively marine. This is the example, this is the diagram of Adamsia. Examples include Gorgonia or sea fan, Penatula or sea pen, Adamsia, Alcyonium or dead man's finger, Helipora, Telesto, Tubipora or organ pipe coral, Corallium is the red coral, sea anemones or Metridium, this is another name of Adamsia, Fungia is also known as mushroom coral, Astrea is star coral, Mindrina is the brain coral. Class Cubozoa, they are medusoid cnidarians with bells. Their body is distinctly flattened to form four sides. Their bell margin is simple. Presence of velum along the margin of the medusa. There are four tentacles or tentacle clusters at the four corners of the margin. Their body wall possesses a type of nematocyst called stenotale. Their examples include Charybdia, Chironex and Cheiropsalmus. This is the diagram of Charybdia. So my dear students, today we have already explored phylum Cnidaria, the fascinating aquatic animals with stinging cells, radial symmetry and simple tissue organization. We also discussed the classification up to class level following Ruppert and Barnes proposed in 1994. Cnidarians are beautifully represent the early evolution of multicellular life. If you enjoyed this session, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more interesting lessons in biology. Till then, keep exploring, keep learning and stay curious. Thank you.